Now to an equally disturbing story. A 10-year-old boy shot and killed in North Sacramento.
The sheriff's office says Keith Frierson was shot and killed over the weekend, allegedly at the hands of another 10-year-old boy who will likely not face charges.
ABC 10's Alicia Machado spoke to an attorney about where the case goes from here.
Days after the death of 10-year-old Keith Frierson, also known as KJ, at the hands of another 10-year-old, many questions still remain. Top of mind for the community, how could something like this happen?
We don't have this. This is an anomaly.
A study published in June 2023 indicates over 90% of guns used in accidental shooting deaths involving children were left unlocked and loaded. The sheriff's office says the 10-year-old boy who pulled the trigger found the gun in the car of his father, Arquette Davis. At Davis's arraignment Wednesday, the district attorney's office says witnesses overheard the boy saying, "See, I told you my dad had a gun." Investigators say Davis tried to hide the gun after the shooting by throwing it in a nearby trash can, a gun that the sheriff's office says was stolen and one he shouldn't have had as a felon.
And he's storing it, obviously unsecured, in a vehicle, parked out on the street. The list goes on and on about ways this should have been prevented.
At Davis's court appearance Wednesday, the Frierson family told us they were informed by the DA's office that the 10-year-old will not be charged. The DA's office placing the criminal liability for KJ's death on Davis. He faces a number of charges, including criminal storage of a firearm and endangering the life and safety of a child. We asked Sacramento defense attorney Mark Reichel how much time Davis could have to serve.
Here, I think the maximum possible that he's looking at is a little over 3 years, and that's for the criminal storage. But this is not the same as a murder case, okay? It's not that the father had any premeditation or had any evil motive.
Reichel says he could face additional time for trying to hide the firearm. From here, Reichel says this case may spark the legislature to take action. Action the sheriff's office spoke to in our interview.
We need to start taking a look at the California laws that are really going to impact this. What he did is going to be considered a nonviolent offense. Even with all of that, ultimately, what do we have? We have a dead 10-year-old kid that should have never lost his life to begin with.
And that was our Alicia Machado reporting. Davis is ineligible for bail at this time. He's set to appear in court again tomorrow.